Major bombshells coming out of yesterday's hearing, like Loretta Lynch telling James Comey to call Hillary Clinton's email scandal a matter instead of an investigation, and that Comey orchestrated the leak of his own memos to the press through a friend. The media, however, focused elsewhere.
Comey came across as an honest man under oath against a president who really doesn't focus much attention on telling the truth.
Trump is at the point where he has to say, I am not a liar, the other guy's a liar.
This is still a horrendous day for this president.
Here with more on the media reaction, staff writer for the Federalist, Bre Payton. Good to see you this morning. You know what? I do want to start, because we didn't include in that, Bre, some reaction that seemed to be spot on from over at CNN. John King, let's watch that together.
This won't get much attention because it's in the rearview mirror, but a pretty damning account from Jim Comey there about Loretta Lynch, the former Attorney General in the Obama administration, and her handling of the Clinton email investigation. It won't get much attention, but that was pretty damning.
So, Bre, I wanted to start there because those are two completely different narratives in the media last night. What do you make of it?
Yeah, well, I think it's very clear that Comey has a history of manipulating the media in order to cover his own tail. He admitted under oath yesterday that he leaked the memo to his friend, who then leaked it to the New York Times, and then the New York Times ran with the story without actually seeing the memo in order to get a special prosecutor, right? And I think it's also very startling that the Senate Intelligence Committee itself has not actually seen the memos either. That was revealed during a line of questioning. So, you know, as a reporter watching Comey talk about this, my inclination is to say, man, I'm never going to trust what this guy has to say. I think it's very shocking to see a narrative come out painting him as a Boy Scout who's on this quixotic, quest for truth and justice, because I think it's very clear that he is a spineless weasel who has a history of manipulating the media to cover his own tail.
Well, he himself said he's no Captain Courageous, and that at important points he would back down. Loretta Lynch was one of them.
Yeah, I mean, he called himself cowardly at least 4 or 5 times by my count, and I think it's very clear that Comey, he admitted that Donald Trump never asked him to stop or alter the investigation in any way. He had a funny feeling, in his stomach regarding some conversations with Donald Trump, and he chose not to talk about or address those issues until after he was fired. And then now we get this very dramatic narrative that's reminiscent of the stunt that he pulled off with Chuck Schumer and Bahara in 2007 when they brought down, sitting Alberto Gonzales, who is also a Republican at the time.
Yeah, it's interesting. You talk about the feelings, and we've heard it on the Hill this week in hearings. The feelings aren't the point here. We're looking for some evidence. Bre Payton, thank you for being with us this hour.
Thank you.